So this thing with operation with Mr. Big didn't pan out. At least you guys didn't get caught crawling around the Spaulding air ducts.
We were so close to getting our hands on that 25 million,
But we
Frank.
got something better than the money, or at least we felt we did.
Well, what are you referring to? You're talking about the computer disk with the bank access codes on it?
Yeah, Spaulding's offshore accounts would net a hell of a lot more for Mr. Big than 25 million. I thought there would be a chance that he would go for the disc instead of the cash, but...
Well, what? Did Carlos say anything why he wouldn't?
No, well, he's obviously not stupid. And why would he take a risk himself and do the dirty work when we can go to the offshore banks and pull the money out ourselves?
And hand it right over to him.
So, well, we were close. I thought it was worth a shot. I had hoped he would go for the disc, but...
Fine. Then fine. What do you do now?
There's only one thing we can do. Our only hope is to do what Mr. Big wants.
Well, you're not talking about going offshore and getting the money yourselves.
Frank, we have the access codes. We just need to figure out which offshore bank has the fattest Spaulding account. It's probably the one in the Caymans. Go there ourselves and pull the money out.
But we don't bring it back.
Oh, I see. So you plan on keeping it yourselves, do you?
No.
Frank, we plan on contacting Mr. Big, telling him we have the money, and then luring him to where we are. He'd feel a lot safer on a small island than he would here, and when he shows up, we nail him.
I see. So it's the same sting, but different location.
Right.
Not going to happen.
It could work.
Forget it, Michelle.
So what, you're not going to help us?
Look, how can I help you here? You're way out of my jurisdiction here. You're talking about a little island that's 1,000 miles away. I mean, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
So we'd be on our own.
That's exactly right. Not only would you be on your own, but you would have no backup. You wouldn't have anybody there to arrest Mr. Big. You're not talking about going there on a sting operation. You're talking about a suicide mission.
What if you come with us and you work with the local police?
Michelle, you're talking about a different country with different laws, different customs, different everything.
Frank, it's still theft. No matter where you are.
You know what, Danny? What kind of pull do you think I have?
So you're bailing on us, right?
I think I have more than proven my friendship to you guys time and time again.
You've been a good friend, Frank.
Yeah, but I know my limitations, and I know yours.
All right, that's cool. All right. We'll see you later.
Don't do that. Look, I know you're under a lot of pressure. I know your frustrations. But I honestly believe that maybe there may not be a solution to this particular problem. I'm sorry, folks. I really am.
Looks like we're on our own.
I need your help, Carmen.
What do you mean you asked my mother for help? Have you gone nuts?
Maybe. I'm desperate.
Honey, it's suicidal. We are dealing with enough right now. We're putting our lives on the line for this Mr. Big.
Who may or may not be Carmen.
Look, we don't have any proof it's her.
No, we don't. But this way we're gonna know for sure.
Honey.
We can handle her. And I don't care what I have to do or who I have to align myself with. I'm not gonna lose you.
Well, you know, I don't want to lose you either. Or Robbie, so why on earth would you even want to consider doing something like this?
Danny, I have a pretty good idea of what Carmen is capable of. But with Mr. Big breathing down our necks, we gotta fight fire with fire.
What did she say when you asked her?
Oh, you know, she wasn't really hot on the idea at first. But once she realized the danger you're in, she agreed.
Oh, right. Honey, that's because there's a price attached to it. You, of all people, should know that.
Well, then I'll beat her at her own game. I have so far.
So why do you want to push your luck? Our luck?
Because, Danny, it just makes sense if you think about it. Now, we have to go, actually.
No, honey.
We have to go to lunch at Towers. You, me, Robbie, and Carmen.
Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what the hell is crazier. You asking my mother for help or her agreeing to it.
Fine, fine, so it's crazy. But you know what? Your mother is crazy about you.
No, she's crazy, period.
She's crazy about her grandson, too. I just played the family card.
Right, and that's never worked before, honey. Why do you think it would work now?
Because maybe she is and maybe she isn't pulling the strings. But we can't afford to take any chances.
Exactly, so why are you pushing your luck? Our luck.
Danny, if we keep her close, we're gonna find out whether she's really involved or not. And if she isn't, she's got friends in high places, friends that we could use right now.
Look, believe me. I am a firm believer in keeping your enemies close. But does that mean we have to go so far as to ask her for help?
Danny, in order to defeat your enemy, you have to know what they want.
Right, but that doesn't mean we have to have lunch with her and welcome her into our lives.
No, just until we're out of the woods. Look, we've risked everything trying to pull off this heist. If we fail again, we lose everything. There's Tony.
Hey. Hey. So, you ready?
For what?
Oh, a little lunch with Auntie Carmen.
Are you nuts?
Welcome. Boo-boo. Mira qué lindo ese muchachito. Oh, he looks like an angel sleeping like that. Good thing. Well, of course, I haven't seen him as much as I would have liked to, but whatever. He's not as big as you were, Danny, when you were that age.
Nope.
You know, I would like to propose a toast to little Roberto. My favorite thing about you, Michelle.
And thank you, Carmen, for inviting us all to lunch.
You're welcome.
You really didn't have to go to all this trouble.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for all that talk after we eat, Michelle. But for right now, I would like to enjoy the pleasure of your company. Thank you for being here. I'm glad all my family's here. It feels so good. It's been such a long, long time. Even you, Maria. Feels good. And I would like to make an announcement.
Boy, this ought to be good.
You are looking at the latest purveyor of fine arts.
Fine arts? As in?
Mostly antiquities. With my new import-export business, I am going to be the hottest art dealer in town and the hottest gallery owner in town.
Selling what? Hot art?
No, Danny. This company is going to be completely on the level. Very fine, hard to find, exquisite pieces. I'm very proud of it. It's going to be the most enterprising endeavor I've ever undertaken in my life. It's going to be fantastic.
Heads up.
Hello, everybody. Carmen. You didn't tell me you were having a family reunion.
Well, must have slipped my mind.
How am I supposed to guard you if I don't know where and what you're doing?
Simple. You're not. And as of right now, you're fired.
You, thinking what I'm thinking?
She fired Aitoro to score points with us.
Smartest move she's made in a long time.
I just don't know if I can put up with this long enough to find out what we need.
We will. We will.
All right?
Sleeping.
Well, Excuse me for that rude interruption, but with Machado in jail and my family with me, who needs that loser bodyguard? Another toast to the family, to the enduring prosperity of the Santoses. May we one day command as much respect as all the powerful families in Springfield. Salud.
To our future.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud.